All right, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself first, though, before we do anything else. So I was an English teacher, a high school English teacher. I taught 1 year as a middle school teacher, and that was enough. Middle school is tough. It took probably the rest of my teaching career to recover from middle school. So I taught like really upper level, 11th and 12th grade, a lot of journalism, newspaper production, and I taught in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I went to college at Elizabethtown, which is in Lancaster County, and I stayed there for a while. The school district I taught in is called the School District of Lancaster. It is an inner city school district. That was a great place to learn how to be a teacher, because after I did that, I could do anything. And those kids were fantastic. I left there to move closer to Philadelphia, and that was about 13 years ago. And when I did, I moved into the charter school world in Pennsylvania, and at that time they had just started having virtual schools. So the school was very small. It only had 250 students. I was the only English teacher. It was a K-12 school, and I was there for 13 years, and I watched it grow. I became an administrator there. We didn't use Canvas at the beginning, obviously, because it didn't exist. We used Moodle. So, any Moodlers in here? Okay. All right. So you know. And it took a lot of customization to make Moodle look the way we wanted it to. And probably 2-3 years ago, no, maybe 3-4 years ago, when I would go to national conferences, one of my jobs was to make sure we were staying on the cutting edge of technology, and all the Moodle people were moving to Canvas. And I came back to the school and said, we really need to take a look at this. I don't know what it is. We need to figure out what it is. We need to stay current. And so, because I opened my mouth, I was given the job. Has that ever happened to anybody before? You're like, hey, we should do this. And people are like, go for it. You figure it out. So we did a pilot, and the recommendation was that we move. The school, at that point, about 3,000 students, 150 teachers, who all wanted to kill me when I became the project manager and said, we are moving from Moodle to Canvas. It didn't take them very long, though, until they were like, all right, we get it. We understand why you want that to happen. So I taught for a little bit in Canvas when we were going through the pilot, taught a Gothic Lit course. The students, man, they just loved Canvas. They were like, don't make us go back to Moodle ever. I was our Canvas admin, so I ran all the back end stuff. While that was happening, I fell in love with the product. They offered me a job to come be a trainer, and that's why I'm here today. So I have a ton of experience with all the different facets of Canvas, and I'm excited to share that with you.